some of you are here to see your family and friends performing this evening. This is probably one of the most intense pieces that I've ever done, and it's a very complex and sensitive material. It was written by Sarah Kane, who was a great playwright. She sadly suffered with depression and committed suicide at the age of 28. She did write some amazing plays. This is part of one of those plays. It's called Crave. And the secondaries have just been so mature. They've worked so hard on this. They are dedicated. They've taken on board really complex material. It's only 25 minutes long, but it's a very intense 25 minutes. It combines movement and script, which is very difficult to do. Those of you that are performing arts or music students will understand what I mean when you see it. And I would ask you to be incredibly respectful about this. There is going to be some very sensitive material, so I'm warning you about flashing lights, swearing, and all kinds of other things going on this wonderful set that our technicians have built for us. So if I could ask you to please put your phones away. We can't have any recording. This is going to be sent to an examiner as an exam, so we really can't have the phones out or any noises or anything like that during this performance. Having said that, we really do hope that you enjoy the performance, and we'd ask you to stay in your seats. It's only 25 minutes long. So we've got the camera right here, and we can't have anybody crossing the camera line, obviously, because it's being sent to the examiner. So is everyone okay for us to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Depression's inadequate. A full-scale emotional collapse is the minimum required to justify letting everyone down. I have old ones that will do just as well in actuality. But the truth has little to do with actuality. And the point, if there is one, is to record the truth. I am so tired. I crave white on black. But my thoughts race in glorious technicolor, prodding me awake, whipping away the warm blanket of invisibility every time it dares to smother my mind in nothing!
I was catching a plane. A psychic predicted that I would not get on this flight, but my lover would. The plane would crash and he would be killed. I didn't know what to do. If I had missed this flight, I would be fulfilling the prophecy, so risking my lover's death. But in order to break the prophecy, I would have to get on a plane which seemed destined to crash! I'm having a breakdown because I'm going to die!
Don't cut me out. Something inside me that kicks like a bastard.
A dull ache in my solar plexus.
Get for fast!
Have you ever been hospitalized?
Pain by association.
I need a miracle to save me.
What for?
Insanity!
Anorexia! Bulimia!
I can't bear to look at you!
I did nothing! Starved, beaten, and broken! You're dead to
fuck this up and the haunt you for the rest of your fucking life.
He's following me.
What do you want?
To die!
Somewhere outside the city, I told my mother, "You're dead to me!"
No, that's not it.
If I could be free of you without having to lose you.
Sometimes that's not possible.
I keep telling people I'm pregnant. They say, how did you do it? What are you taking? I say, I drank a bottle of port, smoked some fags, and fucked a stranger!
All lies!
He needs to have a secret, but he can't help telling. He thinks we don't know. Believe me, we know.
A voice in the desert.
He who comes after.
There's something in the way!
Still here.
3 summers ago, I was bereaved. No one died, but I lost my mother.
She had him back.
I believe in anniversaries, that a mood can be repeated, even if the event that caused it was trivial or forgotten. In this case, it's neither.
It will!
I smoke till I'm sick.
Black on white and blue.
When I wake, I think my period must have started. Or rather, never stopped. Because it only finished 3 days ago! The heat is going out of me!
The heart is going
I
out!
feel nothing. I feel nothing.
Is it possible?
I'm not a rapist.
Say that!
I'm a...
Do you remember me?
Looks like a German.
Talks like a Spaniard.
Smokes like a star.
You've forgotten!
All things to all men.
I don't think.
I couldn't forget.
I looked for you all over the city.
You did?
Yes!
Please stop this.
And now, I have found you.
Someone has died who is not dead.
And now we are friends.
It's not my fault. It was never my fault.
Here and there. 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 Here and there.
I have a dark side, I know. I have a green side, you will never get to know. Another drink, another cigarette. Sometimes the shape of my head alarms me. When I catch a darker in a darkened train window, the landscape passing through the image of my head. Not that there's anything wrong with the shape of my head. It does alarm me. I find it alarming.
I run through the poppy field at the back of my grandfather's farm.
When I burst in through the kitchen door, I see him sitting there with my grandmother on his lap.
He kissed her on the lips and caressed her breast.
They looked around and saw me, smiling at my confusion.
When I related this to my mother 10 years later, she stared at me oddly and said,
This didn't happen to you. It happened to me.
My father died before you were born.
When that happened, I was pregnant with you.
But she didn't know it until the day of his funeral.
We pass these messages. Someone somewhere is crying for me, crying for my dad. I find it alarming.
There's so little time.
I hate the smell of my own family.
Phase 1! Phase 2! Phase 3!
woman translate the novel from Spanish into English?
She asked her Spanish classmate his opinion of her work.
The translation was very bad.
She offered to take him out to dinner.
So he agreed.
But she forgot!
If you laugh, I'll cry.
You could be my mother.
In a lay-by on the motorway, going out of the city, or maybe in, depending on which way you look, a small dark girl sits in the passenger seat of a parked car. Her grandfather undoes his trousers and pops it out of his pants, big and purple. I feel nothing! Nothing! I feel nothing! And when she cries, her father in the back seat says, I'm sorry. She's not normally like this. Haven't we been here before? And though she cannot remember, she can never forget, and has been hurtling away from that moment ever since.
Will you seduce me? I need to be seduced by an older woman!
I am not an older woman.
Older than me? Not old per se!
You've fallen in love with someone who doesn't exist. Tragedy.
Really?
Oh, yes. What do you want? To die. To sleep. No more.
But looks on everything, it's just not me.
A little boy had an imaginary friend. He took her to the beach and they played in the sea. A man came from the water and took her away!
The following morning, a body of a girl was found washed up on the beach.
What's that got to do with anything?
Crushing up people of sand.
What does anything mean? Anything?
Nothing!
Exactly.
That's the worst of it.
Is this what it is?
Is this it?
How much longer?
How many more times?
How much more?
Corrupt or inept?
I'm looking for a time and a place to be free of things that crawl, fly, or sting.
Inside. Yeah.
Be the one.
If only she left.
Don't want to grow old or too cold and be too poor to dye my own hair. I don't want to stay here.
I want you to leave.
What ties me to your guilt?
Oh, forget. Is that possible? Can't cure my body, can't cure my soul. I am so tired. I keep on coming back. Be the one. Face the look onto my face. My life in black and white. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Satan, my lord, I am yours. I am yours.
Now. 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 Now.
don't have to wear Christmas presents anymore.
Why do you think that is?
You're very naive. If you think you still have those kind of choices.
My back aches!
My head aches! My heart aches! You shouldn't sleep next to the radiator!
Where? Where should I sleep? Do you want a massage?
Don't touch me!
I shouldn't be doing this. Just one touch.
Will you get into trouble?
No, I mustn't get attached.
It's only natural.
Seeing another human being in distress.
I feel!
I just feel.
You said you wanted me to seduce you!
No, tie me up!
Be grateful! As a child, I like to piss on the carpet. The carpet rotted, and I blamed it on the dog!
She sees through walls. Will you make me one?
Let's just go to bed! No, 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 no! A wish under pressure!
Cry blue murder.
Do not remove your gloves until you reach the last town.
Are you a lesbian?
Oh, please.
I thought that might be why you don't have children.
Why?
I never met a man I trusted.
You trust me?
This has nothing to do with you. I am not interested in you.
Why? Why not?
I want to fall asleep next to you.
And do your shopping and carry your bags? It's not you. It's me.
I looked for you all over the city.
Yes. Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Please, don't do this.
And now I have found you.
Someone has died who is not dead.
And now we are friends.
It's not my fault. It was never my fault.
Everything that happens is supposed to happen. Where have you been?
Here and there.
Where? Leave! Because love, by its nature, desires a future.
If she left,
I want a child.
I can't help you.
None of this would have happened.
Time is passing, and I don't have the time.
None of it.
No.
None. I wish to live by myself.
No witnesses.
If none of this makes sense to you, then you understood perfectly.
It's not what you think. Time after time.
Same fucking excuse. Leave! Come back! Stay! Son. You look reasonably happy for someone who isn't.
And why do you think that's his?
Impaired judgment, sexual dysfunction, anxiety, headaches, nervousness, sleeplessness, restlessness, nausea, diarrhea, itching, shaking, sweating, twitching. Stop!
Do not demand!
Learn. Why can't I learn? every hour to check I'm still breathing. I tell them sleep deprivation is a form of torture!
If you commit suicide, you'll only have to go back through it again. The same process, again and again.
Thou shalt not kill thyself. Vanity, not sanity, will keep me intact.
Do you ever hear voices?
Only when they talk to me.
I find it alarming.
Depression's inadequate.
I find it alarming. Do not remove your gloves until you reach the last town.
And I want to play hide and seek and give you my clothes and tell you I like your shoes and sit on the steps while you take a bath.
And massage your neck, and kiss your feet, and hold your hand, and go for a meal, and not mind when you eat my food, and meet you at Rudy's, and talk about the day.
And type up your letters, and carry your boxes, and laugh at your paranoia, and give you tapes you don't listen to.
And watch great films, and watch terrible films, and complain about the radio, and take pictures of you when you're sleeping.
And have you steal my cigarettes and never be able to find a match. And tell you about the TV program I saw the night before.
And take you to the eye hospital and not laugh at your jokes and warn you in the morning, but let you sleep for a while and kiss your back and stroke your skin and tell you how much I love your hair. And sit on the steps smoking till your neighbour comes home, and sit on the steps smoking till you come home, and worry when you're late.
And be amazed when you're early, and give you sunflowers, and go to your parties, and dance till I'm black.
And be sorry when I'm wrong. And happy when you forgive me. And look at your photos and wish I'd known you forever.
And hear your voice in my ear. And feel your skin on my skin.
And get scared when you're angry, and one eye has gone red and I'm like blue.
And your head to the left, and your face oriental, and I tell you you're gorgeous and hug you when you're anxious. And hold you!
And wander the city, thinking it's empty without you, and want what you want, and think I'm losing myself, but know I'm safe with you, and tell you the worst of me, and try to give you the best of me, because you don't deserve any less, and answer your questions when I'd rather not, and tell you the truth when I really don't want to, and try to be honest, because I know you prefer it. This all-encompassing, heart-enriching, mind-expanding, ongoing, never-ending love I have for you.
But hang on in for just 10 more minutes before you throw me out of your life and forget who I am and try to get closer to you.
Because it's beautiful getting to know you.
And well, the effort. And speak German too badly. And somehow communicate.
Kill me! We're falling into the light!
White light.
A world without end.
You're dead to me! Glorious, glorious.
And ever shall be.
Happy.
So fucking happy!
Happy. and free.